Hello, hello, hello. Are you guys possibly struggling on the new contests? Well, in today's video, I'll tell you 2 easy strategies that you can use to win all your games and easily get the 20 angelic or demonic drops if you get number 1. So, I have been testing a few strategies you can use for this game mode, and I actually found 2 strategies which doesn't involve you playing the game mode. Yes, you do not need to collect those tokens, and you can easily just win the game. And in today's video, as I did say, I will show you these strategies. It's very simple, very easy. I'll tell you the best power-ups you can use, which angelic power-ups to use, which demonic power-ups to use, which comps to use. And yeah, without wasting your time, let's get straight into the video and let me tell you the 2 strategies on how you can easily win the contest and use your tickets on. Alright, so starting off, we have strategy number 1. Now, this is the strategy I started with, and basically the strategy is you want to go Kenji, Frank, and Grom, and I'll explain why. So, when I was playing the challenge, I noticed that there's a lot of people that play brawlers that are long range, which I didn't understand. So this is why you want to play Kenji, or you want someone to play Kenji. Now, the reason you want someone to play Kenji is so Kenji can play aggressive. That's first of all. Second of all, his super is really good, and you can do a lot of damage to the safe with his super. So you kind of just want to play Kenji as an aggressive brawler and just rushing to get the bolts. And also making sure the enemy team doesn't try to rush your siege. So I won't waste your time with Frank. Frank is kind of the same as Kenji. You just want to be playing aggressive a bit and also use the walls to your advantage. Same goes for Kenji. Now, Grom on the other hand, oh, he is a different story. Grom is going to be your main attacker. So basically what I'm trying to say is Grom is going to be doing damage to the safe. You know what the best part is? You do not need to wait to go to the safe when the angel spawn or the demon spawn. You do not need to wait for those to spawn. You can just easily, when the game starts, you gotta go to this position. So you go to this position and you wanna shoot your attack there. Basically, as you see, I did forget that I can edit. So yeah, I'm editing it right now. Where the X is, you kind of want to stand there with Grom, and where the 0 is or the circle is, you want to shoot the attack. So that's where you want to shoot, and the X is where you want to stand. And basically, you want to place your attack there, and it's going to do a lot of damage to the safe. By the way, you do want to have a special star power. I'll show the build later, so you're going to see the star power. But yeah, you want to have that star power as it will do extra damage. Also, him with a gadget, which allows him to shoot 3 shots in a row, that's going to be super strong for that map. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, let me start how you should play and what abilities you should be using. Alright, so to start off, when the match starts, you want Kenji to rush the bolt. So you want Kenji to get the first bolt, which will be in the middle. It's always in the middle, and that should give you an advantage for that round. After that, you want Kenji and Frank to play aggressive while collecting bolts, and you want Grom to be on the position which I showed you before, guys, where to stand on and just attack the safe. And that's pretty much will be GG's, because you can very easily just destroy the safe, and the match is not going to last long if you do this properly. So I am going to show you the build in a bit, but I did forget to put the modifiers. Like, I don't know why it's not shown on screen, but basically for Frank and for Kenji, you want to go the speed modifiers. So either you want to go the angelic speed modifier, which basically gives you a speed boost, and the more angelic people you have on your team, the more faster you're going to be. So yeah, the other one is the demon one, which basically if you hit someone or if you do take damage, you are going to be faster for a little bit. Of course, the angel one is a bit better, but whatever team you're on, you want to basically adapt to whatever is best for you. And for Grom, you can basically go whatever modifier you think is best for him. I just went the one that shoots out these bullets that make the enemy slower. So yeah, that's the modifier I went for Grom, but you can pick any. It depends on what side you're on. Now, if you're on the demon side, you can go like fire or something like that. And yeah. Alright, now that we're done with strategy number 1, let's go into strategy number 2. Now, this strategy is also kind of similar to strategy number 1, but it's a lot different. So, for strategy number 2, you want to have Kenji on your team. So you do want to do the same thing as you were gonna do in the first strategy. So to summarize it, you just wanna get the first bolt, you wanna play aggressive, and yeah. Now for brawler number 2, you want BB. Now the reason you want BB as your second brawler is because if you can stack the speed abilities that either the angelic ones have or the demonic ones have, you can make BB so fast, like she's going to be insanely quick. I did explain the speed abilities before, so if you guys didn't watch it, I would suggest watching strategy number 1. But the speed abilities, basically, they have it on two sides, the angelic one and the demonic one. The angelic one, if you can stack it with other angels, it's going to make BB super quick, and I mean it. The thing is, when you're playing BB, you want to have her speed star power. Now, when you have her speed star power, she's going to be insanely quick, and this will make BB just so good in that mode, as you can quickly travel around the map. Another reason you want to play BB for that map is because of her super, which is the bubblegum. Now, if you can stand correctly in this position and you shoot her bubblegum, it's going to bounce a lot of times and deal insane damage to the safe. And yeah, that's why I want to play BB. And now let's go to the brawler that's going to give you the most amount of damage to the safe, which is insane. And that brawler is Miko. Now, the thing is, what makes the strategy so good is Miko. Why? Because he can deal up to 50% of damage to the safe when he has a super. Now, in order to do this, you do need a specific build for Miko for this to work. But don't worry, it is really simple. All you need is someone on your team to be a demon. Now, when he's a demon, you want him to have a special ability. The ability which you want him to have is the one that basically when you die, you deal damage, and then it leaves like something on the floor, like some area damage on the floor. And yeah, if you have this ability, Miko is so OP for that map. Another thing you want for Miko is this specific star power, which you will see in the build later. So yeah, you also want that for Miko, and that's basically it. That's all you need. Alright, so let's just get into the strategy. So, the strategy is the same thing as strategy number 1. You want Kenji to rush, get the first bolt, play aggressive. Same goes for BB, since she's really fast. She can travel really quickly, and if she does get her bubblegum, you want to go on the safe and throw it where I showed you before. Now, Miko gameplay is really simple. All Miko has to do is get his super, and when he gets his super, you want him to go on the safe. And when he goes on the safe, you want to attack as much as you can, and if you hit all your attacks and you die there, Miko is going to have that ability activate, which will do a lot of damage and also leave area damage on the floor, and that will do around 50% of damage. Now, it depends on the power level of Miko and how much attacks you hit, but you're going to get around, I would say, 30% to 50% and over. And yeah, that's all I have to say basically. Now, I hope this video did help you out winning the challenge a lot more so you can get those demonic or angelic star drops. Now, there will be gameplay, so feel free to watch that and see how I played and how my teammates played. Otherwise, have a good day, and yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Otherwise, see you later and enjoy the gameplay.